Alright guys, so I got my headers out. I've already actually started cleaning them up. Got my little, my wire drill here. Just cleaning up all the spots where I'm gonna put the RTV on. See, it's pretty clean. So that header's for the driver's side, and this header's for the passenger side. I've already cleaned the heads up before I put them on, or before I put the heads on. So I'm just gonna touch them up with some brake cleaner, make sure they're nice and clean. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the bolts because I already have them. I was gonna stud this, but I already have bolts for it, and it's really not that hard to put them in. And so I'm just gonna get my RTV out. I got 2 bottles, or 2 tubes I should say. More than enough to the job. Y'all seen it when I put the all-in-3 kit on, I used the RTV on it. Gonna do the same process. Gonna put it on, let it sit for a few minutes, then we can slap them on, bolt them down, get them torqued to spec. We're gonna start the passenger side first, mainly because I still need to get a dipstick for the driver's side, but I'm still gonna throw it on anyways, but just leave that bolt out, or we can just have it in. Once I get the dipstick, we can put it in. I'm gonna get the headers on, then probably call it a night, then get up early in the morning and get the little stuff done on it. Probably make a trip to O'Reilly's first, get a few little things I need, then we can do the little extra stuff on the motor, which isn't much. I want to get the oil sending tube put on and the oil sending unit. That should be pretty easy to do. Got it over there. I spray painted it. I just want to let it sit overnight. Also painted the hole down for the distributor. And the distributor fits in there nice. Thought about painting this black. I have a brand new cap I'm gonna throw on here. I'll probably paint that. Well, it's red cap, but I want to paint it black, so I'll probably do that. Oh yeah, I need to get a gasket for the valve covers. But other than that, that's all going on right now. I'm gonna put the RTV on the headers and get them bolted up, and from there probably call it a night. Alright guys, got my Ultra Carper RTV on. I'm just letting it set up here for a couple minutes before I stick it on the head. Got my bolts there all cleaned up. So let that set up for a couple minutes, then we'll slap it on. What's going on, guys? Alright, so got my header here. It's been a few minutes now, everything's ready to bolt right up. Got a few bolts here. These get 2 in, pretty much just hold the header in place. Then we can start tightening everything down. I'm gonna try not make a huge mess out of this, but shouldn't be too bad considering the motor's out of the car, so it's a lot easier to put it on than it's in the car. Just gonna swap this guy around. Just gonna try to get to some of my easiest bolts I can get to. Alright, so now we're going to put a little RTV on the threads so they don't back out. But first I need to find me a wrench. Looks good. Everything's nice and tight. So once it dries, we can't torque it down anymore because you'll break that RTV seal in the threads. All right, so it's the next day. Got up early, got the whole day work on the car. Last night I got the headers on. Everything's set up pretty well, looking good. Probably need to do some touch-ups, but I'm not going to do that till when the motor's in the car, so that's what I got to do today. We are going to drop the motor into the car today. I just want to double check a few things on the car, the K-member, make sure everything's torqued down and all. It should be, but I'm going to double check it just in case before I drop the motor in. This morning I worked on a little bit. I got the distributor set. Got my I got the motor set at 10 degrees before top set dead center, and got the distributor put in and it's set correctly, bolted down. Put the sending unit and the line for the turbo, that's all on. But guys, she's ready to pretty much drop in. Oh yeah, I got some gaskets for the valve covers, and got some plugs ordered, and I got a lower hose for going to the radiator ordered. I should will pick that up today. The plugs I went with is Autolites 3923s. I'm just gonna run those for right now for a break-in. And before we start really tuning, I'm gonna switch them out to NKG's plugs. When we start really beating on this motor, I want to have a good plug in it. All lights are not a bad plug, but I want to give myself a little more assurance with a better plug in it for the horsepower rating we're shooting for out of this motor. So we're just gonna run the Autolites. I think the 3923s. I know they're 23s. So I'm gonna run those in the motor for break-in. And I still need to get oil for it. And I still gotta get antifreeze, but I'm not gonna get all that stuff till I get the motor in the car. And once we get the motor in the car, got the tranny down there we can put in. Got everything for the transmission. I got the bell housing, flywheel. Below it's the clutch. I found the clutch yesterday. It's right underneath it. Got all the hardware there. So for my transmission support, we're going to modify it. There should be some welds on here, right there. We're just going to grind those down, and from everything I'm reading, you just slide it everything over and just weld it in place, and it'll work just fine. So that's what we're gonna do so we can save a little money, because this will work just fine. Or you can get an automatic support, but we're gonna run this since I already have it. Save a little cash. And that's about it, guys. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put the pulley on before I throw the motor in. Once I get that done, I need to clean all this crap out of the way so we can get access to the front of the car. Got the garage door closed right now. Still a little chilly outside. I'm just gonna let it warm up a little bit. But by the time I get to this little stuff done, we'll be ready to open the garage door and get the hoist out, and hopefully we can get the motor in the car today. Oh yeah, still gotta stick the motor mounts on. I gotta grab those out of the other room. Alright guys,